Welcome back. The pandemic changed everything. How we look at airplanes, friends, going to dinner, vaccines, Santa, just about everything, including the most addictive and powerful drugs in the world. At the start of the pandemic, the FDA changed the rules. You could get Adderall, basically an amphetamine developed by the Nazis to keep soldiers awake during battle, via telehealth. So many people did it, we now have shortages of Adderall. The kids who really have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, can't get it. All it took was 30 minutes on Zoom, claim you have trouble concentrating, and it's yours. Same with Xanax, the highly addictive and very popular anti-anxiety medicine. The music is about to stop. When the pandemic emergency powers end and the FDA makes people see doctors in person, well then, we will have a lot of people addicted to drugs that they don't necessarily need and may not get refills for. In a word, this will be a problem. Professor Leland Vittert is here. She teaches data science at Washington University in St. Louis, is also the features editor of the Harvard Data Science Review, and my favorite sister. We have now done your resume, which means we don't have time for the segment. Realistically, what happens to all these people when they can no longer go on Zoom and get these highly addictive medications?
We had the opioid crisis, and we clearly haven't learned from it, because we are going to have the exact same problem. People are going to go through withdrawal. They're going to go to the streets. They already are looking at online dealers, street dealers, in order to get these stimulants. And they're going to be using pseudo-stimulants that are laced with things like fentanyl, just as they did when we had the opioid crisis. It's the same thing all over again.
Just to back up and connect the dots, what I hear you saying is that there was the huge crackdown on the pill mills and the prescriptions for opiates for pain. So people who were addicted turned to street drugs and heroin and fentanyl and everything else. Many people died because of it and because of the ODs, and who knows what's in the street drugs. In the same way, people who want Adderall are going to turn to the street, where Adderall pills are fake and maybe and a lot of times are laced with fentanyl.
Exactly. And it's an issue. It's created by the same pharmaceutical companies that created the opioid crisis in the first place. But now it includes the pharmacies. These telehealth companies that popped up during the pandemic to give people these Adderall or Vyvanse, these ADHD drugs, they are multi-billion-dollar industries already. And they were propped up by the U.S. government and by big pharmacy, like even CVS and Walgreens, that are now dropping them.
To be fair, CVS and Walgreens has dropped them. The other people they were propped up by was Silicon Valley and the venture capitalists who gave them huge amounts of money to get these patients. How does this play out in terms of fentanyl? Fentanyl overdoses in 2022, more than 110,000 overdoses. This is obviously a problem the FDA knows about, as do a lot of others. But what's the other option? Just continue with giving people all these meds?
Sure, but before I answer that, I want to make a point. Without these pharmacies, you could not have the drugs, and they are now dropping people like hot potatoes at the first sign of anything wrong. But to your second question, we have 3 times the amount of people taking Adderall as they did 15 years ago. Just in the past couple years, we have 10 million more prescriptions. It's a $20 billion industry. We are going to see addiction and withdrawal problems on the same level as we did as the opioid crisis.
You said we haven't learned anything from obviously all of these overdoses that have occurred. It's now the leading cause of death for young Americans is fentanyl overdose. Why haven't we?
Because there's too much money involved. As I said, it's a $20 billion industry. It's growing as big as the opioid industry. And when you have that much money, as you said, Silicon Valley, big pharma, and the government behind this, there's just no way to stop that kind of ball rolling.
Well, you point out a great problem, right? Okay, but what you failed to say is anything that revolves around a solution. At some point, either you cut off all of these prescriptions because people probably don't necessarily need Adderall and Xanax in the same way, but because it was telehealth and because these companies had a vested interest in handing it out, they did hand it out, and these people are now addicted to it. So you keep that train going, or they go to the street and they OD on fake Adderall and fake Xanax, likely laced with fentanyl.
The obvious solution is to taper people off, but because that's too hard for the federal government to think about doing, they're simply going to cut this emergency order, just like CVS and Walgreens have dropped these drugs, instead of tapering people off in the proper way that you would with anyone who's addicted to drugs. They're just treating it as a one-stop all because no one wants to touch it.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.